Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Jonathan here with some quick NASCAR news to talk about and my thoughts about it. So this comes from Jordan Bianchi that NASCAR is considering moving the 2026 All-Star Race to Dover from multiple sources. Tell the Athletics. One of that also part of that news is that it would take over the North Wilkesboro. Obviously, is the All Star race now. They are going to potentially become a points race, and that North Wilkesboro will just take Dover's slot. Um, you know, I guess I'm okay with it. I mean, look, the All Star race has just been it's been right. It's not what it used to be, and I know a lot of people want it back at the Charlotte racetrack because mile and a half's the least with the next gen have done better than the short track package. So I guess it really isn't going to be a big of a change, um, and how they're going to do the format, how they're going to do the All-Star race at Dover, I don't know. Right? I mean, and obviously it's not going to be a night race because they don't have lights at Dover, and I don't think they can put temporary lights in because there's probably rules and regulations because there's an Air Force base there, and I'm pretty sure they can only have so many bright lights at certain times of the night. So, but yeah, I guess it would just be a day race again for the All Star race, and the North Wilkesboro turned into a points race again. If it wasn't a short track, then I'd say yeah, sure, this is be awesome. But again, unless they do something next year to the cars, and maybe some horsepower added. That's pretty much it. I don't really see much good racing. It'll be decent racing. The track is it has takes rubber way better than I thought for a repave as well. And I'll mention this like anytime this next gen car gets on a repave, it takes well to it. Now maybe it is because of the tire, because the tire's width is better. Maybe Goodyear is realized, okay, I don't have to have to make this tire super hard on a repave, but they tend to be able to spread out the groove a lot more. They can run the bottom, middle, top at North Wilkesboro now on a repave. So yeah, it did help that they have extra races there to wear it in a little bit more, but still, the first year they had the All Star race on the repave was good, right? Well, it was okay, good, decent, but they were able to move around, right? Um, Now, pass, that's a different story, right? So we'll see. I'm like not against this because really I feel like the All Star race is kind of run its course. Unless there's something really big besides $1 million, I'm sorry, but I mean hell, they do this now, this in season tournament now. Yes, the driver doesn't get the $1 million. Was granted, even the driver doesn't get the $1 million for winning the All Star race. It goes to the team or the owner, and then the owner decides how he wants to distribute that. So either way, it really doesn't matter. Now, if they were to say, hey, it's worth $2 million, and they do something crazy, and that's another thing. For NASCAR and the teams themselves, remember this year they were supposed to supposedly bring one run what you brung, and the owners and teams are saying no, it's just a bit too expensive. I don't give a crap. If you can find something that would help this car get better, I would rather you spend money on one race that means absolutely nothing, okay, to get the car right. So when we go to a points race that means something, that the car can actually be good. So hopefully, maybe this time around, besides the horsepower, NASCAR says, "Listen, just bring what you run, what you brung. We don't care. You bring the setup that you feel like you don't want to do anything extra, then fine. But they gotta force it a little bit. because these teams just are so scared of spending money sometimes that it's kind of dumb. You know, I understand that you want NASCAR to fix some of this, but also the teams have to be on that. You know, they have to be on page with NASCAR as well, saying, "All right, we're willing to put some money into this as well, see if we can get the car ready, or even better for the short track package." So, and technically, Dover's not really a short track per se. I guess it does. Maybe it does run the short track package. I'm not sure, but either way, it's. I'm not really against it going to Dover. And as for North Wilkesboro being a points race, I'm fine with it. Maybe with 400 laps, it's probably that will be the laps that they would run. You know, maybe it'll be okay. But we'll see. This is going to be very interesting for sure if this is true going into next year. And of course, we're hopefully a week or so away from finding out the next year's schedule. And you know, we already kind of confirmed some things already for next year, but hopefully we'll get it all out. You know, the Cup, Xfinity trucks, all of them, get their schedules all put together, and hopefully we'll figure out what's going to happen next year. Then was yeah, let me know in the comments below what you thought about this news. If you're in favor of the All-Star Race moving to Dover or not. Are you okay with North Wilkesboro getting a points race? Let me know in the comments below. Yeah, thanks for watching. Consider subscribing to this channel for more NASCAR news, NASCAR content. Hope to see you for the next one.